I tried to light the match multiple times, but the game wouldn't let me. Chez la vie. Get bent, lady. Whoa, what? Did that work? Portrait of men. I was pretty sure I had met a few of them. Oh, wow! A tiny sparkle and I would keep living, but for how long? Would you please... Oh, not now! Oh, God. Okay, so, there's a light switch there. That's good to know. Oh, that's a different light switch. A single switched, and I hope I'd be safe. And that kills a different one. Oh! Ma'am, you are radiant.
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
She had climbed the stairs like a diva heading back to her dressing room. Me, I was barely able to stand up, and I was trying to follow a star in the midst of black holes. I never felt so relaxed.
Oh, me too. I am totally not shitting my pants. Chapter... Oh, okay. Alright, game, alright. How many chapters are there? At least 3 is the answer to that question. The mountain I had already seen was like an obsessional memory. William and Henry Vesper, father and son. The crucifix looked more like a warning than a sign of faith. Margaret was lying on the floor as if she had fallen from her rank. At any moment I could encounter whoever had unearthed these coffins. Margaret, the day I touched your cold hand for the first time, I knew we would never love each other. I'm surprised you could actually give birth to a creature as kind as William. Actually, I like to believe life chose the best for him, in spite of everything, in spite of you. I don't have much longer to live. I'm dead already for you. So be it. But I need to write about the future, about William and about Vesperco. I've passed my instructions to my old... What is that noise? Old friend and assistant Jack Winterstone. My father has always wanted that the head of the company would be a Vesper. William, my only heir, is but a child. You will have to replace me at the board, and I trust you will handle it like a true Vesper. I don't trust you, but William still needs his mother. I have asked Jack to make sure he'll never lack anything. He will visit you every week and will have all the authority to take my son from you if he notices you do not fulfill your obligations properly. Let me remind you that without my wealth, your family is nothing but a once glorious name swallowed by debts. I can only hope my death will free you from some of that anger, and that it will make you a better woman. Goodbye, Henry Vesper. Nope, I'm gonna continue going this way. Thank you very much. Oh, camera! Henry Vesper, October 15th, 1874 to August 12th, 1913. Peace, finally. Ah! Run, you fool! Did she give up? I didn't know she was gonna be there. I wouldn't have done that had I known. I haven't saved. The game might have saved for me at the start of the chapter, but... November 21st, 1929. Tonight I again woke up with a start. It felt like there was weight on my chest. The shadow seemed to condense more and more because of the hatred. Her hatred. That wrench will never leave me in peace. I tried to turn on the light, but the fuses tripped once again. As I was reaching for the matchbox I keep under my pillow, I felt... Dear God. I felt the tip of her nails on my arm. I screamed and fell out of bed. Then I remembered the matches I keep in the pocket of my pajamas, as the darkness that were lurking below the bed started crawling along my legs. I scratched the match and it felt as if the room started to inflate, returning to its original size. I couldn't sleep anymore. I went to town. Once again, I had to do something, but these moments of peace are getting shorter and shorter. Yes, they're always getting shorter. These brand new science books had just arrived from Germany. What's that? Camera! A new Vesper on Earth. William, my son, I want to be your pride. Elected Best Company of the Year. Vesper Inc. Oh, that's a different thing. Okay. I don't like the claw marks on the door, but... Bugs. Why'd it have to be bugs? Someone wrote a final letter and then came the dust. Henry firmly dug his fingers in my wrists. I couldn't move, and I saw God with a sword bearing a steel star. Fear left me, and I started walking away, dragging Henry out of the bed. He fell to the ground, and his head hit a vase. As he was moaning and trying to keep blood from following from his open head, I talked to the shadow in him. You think you can scare me? I don't fear you anymore. If you think you have a place in this family, I'll disappoint you. Henry, you can have him, but you'll never have William. Henry started crying, his eyes rolling as he was calling for his mother. God, how disgusting a madman looks. Dr. Rosenthal diagnosed aggravated syphilis, contracted God knows where. I wasn't surprised. He told me to prepare myself for the worst, that he would have other attacks. It doesn't matter. I care only about the future, about William. He can still be saved, and with him, the dignity of this house. This is my mission. I will give it all. More cameras. Ooh. Creatures from unknown origins celebrate William's 7th birthday. Fun Cthulhu mask, my boy. Souvenirs from trips to African countries. I haven't entered his room since the first attack. Today I went to visit Henry after my prayer. I expected to find him broken down, wrapped in the stench of death. On the opposite, he looked peaceful, and the room was clean. The servants were taking care of him like a child. When I asked him how he felt, he laughed. You are a dark son, Margaret. You being here doesn't bode well. I offered him to pray with me, to share what he had on his heart. He answered, You can't share anything with a locked chest. God is open for you, I told him. I'm only his vessel. He started reciting the Bible. Now the earth was formless and empty, darkness was over the surface of the deep. Then he added, This is what the world is to me now. It also says that the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. I tried. He laughed. You know, you who are filled with his Spirit every day, look at you and tell me it's not poisoned. I left him. His soul is dead. His body will soon follow. How morbid. A collection of tiny children's cars protected behind the glass. Oh, what a time. What a time for the match to go out. A child drawing with the word Dad. That body was Henry Vesper's. So Henry is just sitting in bed rotten. Oh, she's behind me. This is June, but I can't tell which day it is. I'm not only losing my mind, I'm losing my memory as well. My father left me 2 things, one of the biggest companies in Boston, and this disease that corrupts my blood, weakens me and keeps me away from my family. When I come out of those manic episodes, I'm feeling empty, exhausted and convinced that it is only a short break before the next one. What really breaks my heart is that William sees me in this state, despite all my efforts to spare him the worst of it. His affection for me hasn't changed, and I love him even more for that. As for Margaret, She finds me disgusting and makes no efforts to hide it from others. She's not a wife, she's not a mother, she's a wolf, only waiting to tear you to pieces the moment you fall to your knees. I'll fight to the end just to show her. Bravery is not the result of a strict education, nor the legacy of a long-lost glorious past. Bravery is facing hardships while remaining true to yourself, and I'm not lacking in that matter. I hope William figured it out as well. Oh, really? The match went out, huh? What a coincidence. Yeah, you rotten woman, stay away. Let me out! What? That's what I said. Okay, it starts me back there. I guess I don't need to go back to his room again. I mean, I'll go back there. I just don't think I need to go to the room. What's back here? An impressive collection of astronomy books. An impressive collection? Yeah, I know. I already read that. Okay, locked. Sure. Ooh, what lies in here? I just knew in me that the match was going to go out, so I hesitated. Towels and tools from the time when the house was wealthy. Open doors were a rare commodity lately. Dear Margaret, I cannot come every day. Oh, this is the doctor. Dear Margaret, I cannot come every day to treat your husband's seizures. As I told you, they are unavoidable at this stage of the disease, and they will get worse. I fully understand your worries, considering the responsibilities of your husband in the Vesper business, which is why I urge you to get ready for the worst. Henry refuses to be sent to hospital. Enjoying his family and his home is part of his last will. Let me clear all doubts once and for all. Syphilis is not a hereditary condition passed on through genes, but from a mother to child through the placental barrier. In other words, it doesn't cross generations. Syphilis killed your father, but you are healthy and sound. Your son is healthy and sound as well. This idea of inherited congenital dementia is an obsession, an intellectual construct, nothing more. You are obviously exhausted. You should take some rest. I agree! The smell of the woods outside was an unbearable temptation. Yeah, this place sucks. I thought I saw something on the ground. Someone took it out on these psychology books. Someone touched food. Someone ate here recently. Oh, no. I don't want to go in there. I was studying an Amerindian ritual sacrifice when the fuses tripped. I was grabbed and thrown to the ground by shadows, dragged to the storeroom. I managed to toggle a switch. Electricity saved me. Enraged, I grabbed the knife and the mask. I returned to the girl. I sat on her to prevent her from moving and stabbed her by following my instinct straight in her belly, that sacred matrix. Her white skin was like a moon reddening more and more with each new scar. Then I saw higher art in the making. The work turning from white, the alchemical albedo, to rubido, the red work that concludes the magnum opus. It all made sense. Life, death, the transmutation of matter, and the active tincture of the philosopher's elixir was linking all over me. Intoxicated, I poured her blood to the last drop and bathed in that body as I witnessed life flowing away from it. When I turned back, Luna's silvery eye had returned and was watching us from behind the window. The shadows were silent. I think I am free. Blood spoke. I found a way to quiet the night. Damn it all. Still my least favorite mechanic in the game. I should probably go in that door that opened. It probably opened for a reason. William, my son, that you would see me leaving as I am now is breaking my heart. I admire your courage, and I don't know how to thank you for seeing me as your father all the way to the end, and not as a sick man or madman. I am tired. My fingers are shaking, and yet there are so many things I'd still like to tell you. Death is a terrible thing, William. It makes us weak. cowardly. It takes everything from us. But seeing you growing up was a constant joy for me, thanks to you. I'm more than a man. I'm a father. I hope I have taught you enough. Do not trust your mother. Listen to her. Be obedient, but never trust her. The day you turn 20, you will become the head of the Vesper factory. Although young, you will be able to rely on precious and wise advisors. Always listen to Jack Winterstone. You already know him, and you will learn to appreciate how valuable a friend he can be. You will be free then, free from her. I need to sleep. If you are ever in doubt, play the piano. I will hear you. Alright, going in the spooky door. No! Okay, oh boy. What was this place? Something was off. I don't have any matches.
This room was different. It was a dead space.
That
A
smell.
breach opened in the night. A world trying to mimic another.
You done?
Memories, maybe.
Oh, nope.
Suppressed memories. Sadness.
Corrupt smell of illegality,
Letting
poverty, and
myself fall into
solitude.
a trap
Okay.
was starting to be a bad habit.
I was feeling dizzier and dizzier. I had to go out as soon as possible. Yeah. But where do I go? I gotta wait for a light to turn on, yeah? Where are you? I don't know. Oh, a piano. That's not fair. Okay, play the piano and Henry will hear me. Do I want Henry's attention? Oh. I accidentally tabbed out. Do I want Henry's attention? Excuse me, ma'am?
Follow me.
I'd love to, you're just moving pretty fast. Oh. Shalina. Rest in peace. Was that what she wanted? Such a waste. What? Where am I? That's kind of insane. Okay. Oh! I'm right there! I ran past it. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why the game decided to do that. Oh, great. All the way back here, huh?
This room was different. It was a dead space. A breach opened in the night.
I'm just gonna...
A world trying to mimic another. Memories, maybe. Suppressed memories. Sadness. Letting myself fall into a trap was starting to be a bad habit.
Come out, wherever you are. Where are we going?
Follow me.
Alright, there's her coffin, and I need to go up here.
Where are you?
I couldn't imagine her living in such misery. She had fallen so low. Why would I do that? Oh! Where's this, the attic? From that hole, I could only see the moon. Could it be pure luck? I got an achievement for looking at the moon? Do I not have any? Oh my god, I don't have any matches on me. Astronomy books, the moon, craters, seas, and myths. child have been trapped here for much too long. Huh. Okay, so where to go from here?